Hi everybody, welcome into QueenTiki Tarot. I'm Tarina. Welcome into we're going to do Virgo Twin Flame journey read for y'all today. We only have Virgo and Cappies left, so we're just going to go ahead and jump into Virgo right now and hop on in. I'm going to pull out 4 of our Autumn Spirit and see where you all started out at the beginning of the month, jumping into where you guys are currently in your journey for this week, and see what next week's going to bring and how you guys are at the end of the month. So mind you, when I say you Virgos, this is a mirroring effect, so you guys are both mirroring each other on your journeys. So it may not be the exact identical thing you guys are going through, but very similar things. So last week, sly trickster. Quick wit helps you win. Agility is your greatest ally. A cunning mind conquers all. Know when to wait. So you guys are sitting back waiting, or you're dealing with somebody, a fox, somebody around you who may be hiding in the woods, ready to strike. You may not see this person around you, but they are ready to, quite possibly ready to come towards you. Maybe sensing it, may know it. Others of you, you're just sitting back waiting for the right opportunity. You are waiting on the right opportunity when to strike. Vessel of care. This is where you are kind of this week. Vessel of care. In the flow, nurture growth. Every drop feeds the future, watering seeds of potential. Your efforts bloom. So you guys must have been planting some seeds, Virgo. So now you're kind of watering those seeds. And you're waiting for them to grow. You're waiting for everything to kind of like come to fruition. So you guys are, so last week you guys are kind of waiting for all of this to kind of come. So you may have went through this process of like surrendering, and now you're like in just the waiting. Your person, I don't know, for some of you, you might have like done the surrendering and let go, waiting on divine timing to kind of just take action. It's just like, it's a matter of just wait your turn, sit back, chill, and you're like, it's coming, I know it's coming. And this week you're doing what you need to do, and you may start seeing some of that coming together. You may be overhead, kind of like, you may just feel it, sense it, know it. It's coming together. Yeah, like even energetically, you may feel it and sense it. Next week, hollow remnants. Sacred echoes, new growth, quiet strength, circle of life, stirring beneath, lost stories rising from the ashes. So there may be something going on next week, or this week, or next week, where it might have kind of knocked you down a little bit. Or for some of you, you may have been knocked down, or felt like you've been knocked down for quite a while, you or your person. And next week, they are, you or them, like a phoenix rising from the ashes, and just like a phoenix rising, they're going to come out blazing, they're going to come out strong. So by next week, some of you, I don't know if you may hear from your person next week. Virgo, you did get a bonus card. Glimmer of hope, change flows like water. Timor. Could be Timmy. Somebody's name could be Timmy, and I normally don't channel any names. I don't want to say I don't channel names. I do get names, but I normally don't just pop out and say names. So I don't know. Somebody's name could be Timmy. Somebody could be a South Park fan. I don't know. Hooray. Anyhow, glimmer of hope. Change flows like water. Time is just an illusion. Even small shifts matter. New paths are revealed. So, with the rising from the ashes, by the end of the month, we'll see how further along, about the doors. If we start seeing doors opening, opportunities arising and things like that. But, you may wind up seeing, or like the paths are being kind of like shown to you. You could be, I don't know, maybe dreams coming to you by the end of the month. Dragonflies, you may start seeing dragonflies, signs of dragonflies, and those will be like signs to you, like, all right, it's all coming together, it's all coming to fruition, like we're good, we're getting there, and those will be like your confirmations of everything is coming together, like it's near, it's your unions are near. But you did get a bonus card that popped out right along with it. Sacred wine. Divine guidance, savoring every drop, intertwined with destiny, promise of joy, celebrating success. So some of you by the end of this month, with the new paths are revealed and celebrating success, because the two of them popped out together. And it's funny because, like, Virgos, for all the other twin flame reads, for this deck, I've not had any of them where two cards came out at the same time. It's been one for all month. So Virgos, for the fact that you guys, the end of the month, got two cards, and then new paths, and then yourself are revealed. Your path is being revealed before you, and then you're celebrating success. Some of you may actually reunite with your person, or you know exactly what it is that you need to do to reunite with your person. Or your person has finally had an aha moment and they know now what they need to do in order to reunite with you. And then finally, once they get that clarification, that clarity, they're going to finally like make those steps. And then once they do, they come towards you and it's like, y'all are going to just move on from there. All right, let's get my twin flame oracle here. And we'll see what we got week by week. And I'm going to tell you, I know Virgos, I go back and forth. So we're with these because it's like week 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's how these cards line up as I pull these cards out. So you're going to have to follow along with me. Okay, let's see. Follow along with me. Winter. For the know when to wait. So some of y'all says you fill out in the cold, your answers arrive in the winter. So some of you guys are waiting, and you did the whole let go, let God, and you're like, all right, you're still kind of like wanting to know, and some of you guys are being pushy, and you're like, when? Well, winter. Some of you, your person maybe feeling like they're left out in the cold right now, or as far as last week, because this was like the week 1 kind of card. So you may have actually, because you did do some of that work, and you may have actually disconnected your energy from them to force them into that because you did let go and surrender the connection, and you're like, all right, well, you're going to make them kind of deal with their situation on their own, in a way. And now it's forcing them to do the shadow work, do their stuff, and once you do the surrender, it makes them, hold on, my cat wants out. All right, well, Virgo, that might be kind of a clue for you. Somebody might want out of something. You or your twin flame might be running, trying to flee from, You trying to flee from something during the beginning of this month, last week. So beginning of this month, you might have been fleeing or getting away or getting out of something. Y'all might be getting out of toxic situations, or feeling, and now something wants to come in. And something's wanting to come in. So now my other cat wants to come in. So you might have somebody else now wanting to come in. Well, there you have it. So week 1, wow, y'all having a busy month. Virgo's release. So week 2, you're releasing. You or your person are releasing. So your efforts are blooming. Loose your hold, relax, unwind, release fear, anxiety, and doubt. So this week, you're releasing. You may be releasing your person's releasing you, or you guys are releasing toxic people around you, just like I said, letting go. So it could have been like at the end of last week, beginning of this week, and these are kind of like remnants, things are kind of flowing, and so you and your person maybe healing and going through that entire the shadow work and all that good stuff. Oh, bad stuff, good stuff, however you want to look at it. When you release it, it's good. Because then you start feeling good. You start feeling better. It's lighter on you. You're releasing all that baggage, all that stuff that's going to drag you down going into, your twin flame connection. So you're releasing all that, and your person's going to be doing that, especially if they are letting someone go, something on the wing. I don't know. Good Lord. Why do I always... I'm telling you, like that, and I've never said that before. Before channeling and doing these readings. And for some reason, like there's somebody out there, and I keep channeling that in these readings. All right, week 3. All right, next week, Sacred Journey. Understand who you truly are. This journey begins self-discovery. So you and your person, for next week, you could be traveling, but this is, along with the whole, the phoenix rising from the ashes kind of thing. You or your person could finally be stepping into the going back to the basics within yourself, trying to figure out who it is you are or who it is they are without either, people around them or without being certain elements, certain places that they were consumed by or things that they may have been consumed with. I don't know. I mean, your situations are different. So, if they had they were dealing with addictions and now their sobrieties or whatever, now they're going back trying to figure out who it is now that they are sober and getting back to that healing part of them. And or if they were in a toxic relationship and they were codependent, now they have to learn who are they now that they are single, and not codependent upon anybody else, or somebody beat them down so much and they were just like made to believe that this is who they were, and they're like, you know what, that's not who I was before this person, and that's not who I want to be now. And so this is like, you or your person, could be both of you, trying to figure out who is it I am now, who do I want to be for my future. Okay, end of the month, receive. Open-minded. And celebrating successes. Open-minded, abundant, ready. It's your time to receive. So by the end of this month, for some of you, you're going to be like ready to, you're going to be ready, you're going to be opening your heart finally. Some of you, your twin flames are going to be ready to open your heart. You may be finally in a position to open your heart. Could be healed, with going through this Scorpio season, all that shadow work and everything. You may have had your boundaries up, blockages up, everything going up. Well, the walls by the end of the month, blockages by the end of the month are all coming down, because you've done all the good work that you've done. And So by the end of the month, you're finally ready to move forth on your journeys. You're finally opening your heart up and ready to allow yourself to be loved, because you're finally able to, like, I deserve it. And yes, absolutely, Virgos, y'all deserve it. So, and your person is finally realizing that they deserve love as well. So, and also receive all the, all the things that, God divine is wanting to give to you. You're ready and willing to welcome it into your life. Okay, now these 3 cards came out for week 1. So for last week, observe, control, and union. Okay, so winter. So somebody's feeling out in the cold because somebody was underneath the control of a relationship, possibly, last week. Social media, fascination, curiosity, watching from a distance. Somebody, okay. They could have been watching you. You could have been watching somebody else. Feeling left out. Or somebody had somebody being followed, or could have found out. Control, stagnation, delusion, release the need to control situations. Yeah, I think somebody, and then you got the union card. I think somebody may have found out last week that reconciliation. Somebody may have found out last week that if they were with somebody, that that person was with somebody else, or that they were doing something that they shouldn't have been doing. Social media, especially watching from a distance. Yeah, they either, because they were being observed, because it's a controlling union. Somebody who was trying to control your person, or you were being controlled. And now they've left the situation. They're leaving that person out in the cold. Yeah, they've left the situation, or you've left your person. Flip it, switch it. And so, yeah, that was last week. And then this week, Virgo's cycles. Efforts, bloom, cycles. Life cycles take route of momentum. Release cycles. This could be something that could be an ongoing past life situation that they, been going on for past lives. Or this could be something that they are leaving this situation from last week. They're leaving it in a hurry, quickly. Or they might be being forced out of this situation. So your person could have been the one that did something that they weren't supposed to be doing. Virgos. Or they're finally letting go of toxic cycles, toxic situations. All right, and then next week, rising from the ashes, you got perception. You got 3 cards. I'm telling you, you guys are just like, people are just wanting to talk. Offer, and then balance. Red flags, delusion, perspective. See through your own false beliefs. Yeah, okay. So next week, you're working through, rising from the ashes, self-discovery. You're probably working through the shadow work. Maybe you're working through, some of you may be working through the delusions, like not being able to see through either certain people that you were with, and falling for their falsities and maybe kind of kicking yourself in the butt over that, which happens to the best of us. But now you're starting to see things from a whole new perspective. And how you may have self-sabotaged, where you saw something you wanted to see, but it just wasn't the case. And then offer came out. Gesture, engagement, wedding, rejoice in your union. Maybe you wanted to believe in this connection that you had, and it was a false sense of belief. Some of you, you may have a person coming in on your journey next week. And this person coming in towards you, Virgos, there are red flags. And they're going to be like ding, ding, ding. And you're going to see it. They're going to put up they're going to have this mask on or whatever. And you just need to make sure that you just address those flags, for one. Some may present an engagement offer, meaning it's not proposal because the proposal card didn't come out, but they may discuss the topic of marriage may come up between the two of you. And they may be getting a feel what your stance is next week on where you on if they did ask, maybe kind of what their answer would be before they do officially ask. Let's put it that way. And then you got balance card here. And that's for some of you, not all of you. And then you got balance, yin yang, darkness and light. Stay centered in your higher self. So for some of you, next week, you guys are finding balance within yourself. Again, rising from the ashes, you guys. Some of y'all are really that rise of the phoenix. You're coming into your own. You're becoming balanced within yourself by the end of next week, because you're seeing things for what they are. You're no longer blind. The shaded glasses are off. You've taken them off. The blindfolds are off. You can actually see it for what it truly is. All right, and by the end of the month, surrender. Yeah. Detach, trust, free fall, have faith that all will be well. So by the end of the month, it's receive, surrender. I mean, some of you are you guys, yeah, you're coming out of this phoenix, rising phoenix. You're feeling free. You're feeling like a whole new being, a whole new person. And you're you know what? God, give me what I deserve. I've been through hell and back. And you know what? I'm ready for it. Bring it on. You're surrendering to the connection. You or your person. You're surrendering to it. You're you know what? I know. I finally realized, yep, I know who my person is. They're ready to receive it. They're surrendering to the connection. They're I give up. Okay, I'm in. All right, I give up. Maybe they did have that aha moment. they did be like, finally realize, be like, they know why it all happened. They know it was a destined event that had to take place. And it's like, all right, I give up, I give in, let's do this. And beginning of this month, y'all were mirroring each other. Definitely. So maybe you both were going through, I mean, yeah, your shadow work, because you got mirror and outcome. Both came out at the same time. Reflection, twin, wholeness, synchronicity abounds, and then results, conclusion, ending. You will get a resolution. So both of you at the beginning of this month went through some kind of ending. Some kind of ending. Like some kind of conclusion. Closed door on a situation. Doesn't necessarily have to be the same thing, but you both closed the door like it was a finality, or doesn't necessarily have to be a final finality, but you were both closing the door on something, or it was a tower moment for something, an ending for something. So it could have been like for one of you, it was like complete finality on one thing, and the other thing for the other person, it could have been like they're like, all right, I'm done, tower moment, ending, I'm moving on. But that situation may not be in finality yet, and they may still need to kind of heal and process, and you may need to be patient throughout that. That's for some of you, not all of you. For some of you, you both had like finalities, and this is why it's saying like conclusion. Others of you, there's results. Others of you, you're going to get your resolutions, you know, but you're both still mirroring each other on like the endings of things. And that was, you know, by the end of last week going on into this week. So, and that's why you're kind of waiting and the whole fox thing, marriage. And that's this week. Again, yeah. Release cycles marriage. So, yeah, some of you Virgos could be releasing or could be filing for divorce. The divorce could be finaling by this week, by the end of this week, by early next week. Because it's release cycles, or some of you are just, your efforts are blooming, or you're thinking about, you could be thinking about marriage with your person and what that is going to entail. Next week, travel. Sacred journey, perception, balance, travel. Movement, meeting, adventure, be ready for new beginnings. So you're rising from the ashes next week. Like you're ready for a new start. I mean, for some of you, you're like, I'm getting the hell out of Dodge. You could be moving. I mean, some of you, it says travel, but for some of you, that travel card could be just as well moving. But you could be meeting your new person. But be open, ready. Make sure you're looking for, again, those are red flags. And by the end of the week, runner. The runner is surrendering by the end of this month, Virgos. How about that? Escape from emotion and confusion on the run. Receive, surrender, and runner. Absolutely. It's new pathways. Your runner are revealed. Your runner is finally, they've seen it, they understand it, they know it. So for many of you, your runner is finally stopped. They're surrendering. They quit running because you decided to quit chasing. You know, so at the beginning of this month, I know, just hit my mic. Beginning of this month, y'all decided I'm going to sit back. I'm going to wait. By the end of this month, you know, some of y'all, they're like, why'd you quit chasing me? Wait a minute. You quit chasing me. So now they're like, all right, I give up. I'm going to come to you now. All right, beginning of this month, trust. You're trusting in the divine. You're trusting in God. Guard your heart. Not everyone deserves your trust. Yeah, so you and your person are putting up your boundaries. You put up your walls. Hurt. So you're now, you know, one or both of you are now working through those hurt. Toxicity. So, and these two both came out. Toxicity, toxic relationships can drain your energy and self-worth. Be aware. This is your efforts in settling. Be careful, you are not settling. So that's this week. Avoid settling for less than you deserve in love. So this person, now because this did come out with a cyclic, this person may be thinking about, you or your person may be thinking about going back to the situation that they were in before. Going back to whatever situation that they were in before. It doesn't matter which situation, a job, you know, career, a family, you know, a living arrangement, like whatever it is, they could be thinking about that. But you already know it's been full of ups, downs. Like, it's been a toxic situation. And this is telling you, no, don't do that. It's been toxic, and don't settle for that. And for this week, I think most of you guys out there, you're seeing it for what it is. And that's why I'm saying your efforts are starting to kind of come, you know, to that fruition. You guys are starting to see that, like, that pattern of, you know, psychosis. Like, it's like psychotic in a way, you know. So like you're doing the same thing over and over and over and over. It's insanity. It's like you're expecting a different result, but yet in order to change it, you have to change a variable. What's the variable going to change? You out of that situation and not going back to it. That's, yeah, so you guys are finally seeing, like, hey, you know what? I'm not doing this anymore. So I want a different life. I want a different outcome. So if I want a different outcome, I can't do that no more. So, and yeah, some of y'all are seeing that, and they're beating feet. They're like, I'm out. All right. Next week, voids. Avoid rushing to fill voids with love. Seek inner fulfillment first. So next week, yeah. They may be, you or they may be, I don't know, maybe doing some rebounding, if this is that, and trying to seek kind of like the outside, whatever. They may be, you know, drinking, you know, just to try to clear them. I don't even want to say clear the mind. You're really not clearing the mind when you're going down that route. But they're trying to cope. Different coping mechanisms for some of you. You know, not the way to do it, but if they're dealing with some kind of heartbreak, you know, like that, next week they may be dealing with that. You know, for 1 day, 2 days, few days, whatever. And then by the end of the week, they're like, you know what? I'm good. So, others of you, they may have, like, run, and they're just avoiding the entire situation. Avoiding people, places, and things just so they can get away, or you can get away. Clear your mind. Do your own personal healing. From you're just doing some deep thinking, deep work on yourself. And then by the end of the week, you're going to come out feeling stronger. You'll be feeling really good about yourself, happy about your choices, because you're going to know you did the right thing. You know you did the right thing. It wasn't right for whatever to happen. All right. Oh, Lord, you got a lot. Okay. Yeah, again, baggage. And then you had friendship that popped out first. So, this connection is based on friendship. It may develop into romance. Oh, it may never. I said it may develop into romance, but it says it may never develop into romance. So, the fact that I said runner and then it may develop into romance, by the end of the month, you may need to take things slow with your person. Especially if they're just getting over this heartache. You may have, your person may actually, I can't even talk. So your person may actually want to come talk to you. May not know how to approach you, may not know what to say. Maybe like, I don't know what to say. Others of you, because your person is still healing from this situation, they're happy and in a place where they want to be, but there's still residual things that they need to heal from. So they may still need to be taken slowly. So starting out as friends, going back to the basics, and just starting out as friends and taking it a little slow with your person, or maybe just both of you. It'll be good for the two of you, because any beautiful relationship starts out as friendships anyway, and twin flame relationships are no different. So, and then you got baggage came along with it. So to me, that just kind of confirms, because this person is coming in with a ton of baggage. So you're going to have to be, some of you, you're going to have to be patient with your person, or vice versa. Your person may need to be patient with you. Emotional baggage can weigh down relationships. Unpack it. So if this is you, you're going to have to work on your self-healing and working through your stuff, so that way you're not putting it all on your person. But it's not saying don't talk to your person and don't lean on your person and be with your person, but be a friend with your person and work through all that, because your person, I think, is going to help heal you, help work with you through this. Or you, Virgo, may be the one to help heal your person, and guide them through this. And but it's going to take time. It's going to take patience to be able to do that. That's for some of you. All right. Okay. Oh, progress. I'm really getting into y'all's read. And it's 40 minutes in, and we still got kind of a lot. Doorway. Oh, here's the doorway. This was at the beginning of the month for you. An opportunity is about to present itself that leads you to a new person. So this was trust, doorway. So yeah, that was that at the beginning of the month. You were your person. Like, there was something that happened that presented like an absolute opportunity. So which was this. Yeah. Something happened and your person found out about it. You or your person found out about it, and it was like, you know what? That's it. I'm done. It's over. Boundaries. Love may challenge your boundaries, protect them. So this coming week, either you or them are setting boundaries because they're like, nope, I'm done. I'm not going to settle for this. It's over. Like, I'm done. Or, yeah, with family, friends, addictions, like they're like, it's it. I'm done. I'm not doing this. Closure. And so by next week, they are getting their closure. They're working through certain situations, and they have now come to the conclusion they're seeing things from a higher perspective, and they have the closure that they need, or you have the closure that you need. And this is for the end of this month, dressing up. An opportunity to dress up and party, fun times ahead. So by the end of this month, you guys may be going out somewhere. For some of you, you may actually meet your person going out by the end of this month. And that may be where you bump into your person and actually kind of like connect, reconnect. Others of you, they may actually like ask you out and take you to somewhere so fancy, and you got to get all dressed up and or, you know, I don't know, some of you, by the end of this month, go out celebrating, be all happy. All right, let's see what we got for what is blocking some of our unions. All right, Whisper, what is blocking some of our unions? What is blocking some of our... I know what is some of these, but what is blocking some of our other unions? You can get some, like, clarifiers. Fear of touch. Some of you, fear of touch. You don't trust touch. Take small steps until you feel comfortable with others. So some of you Virgos, you're having a fear of intimacy. Too risky. You feel like it's not worth the risk, but opening your heart is a risk worth taking. So some of you, your heart is a little bit closed off right now, or your person is afraid to open up their hearts at the moment. Not being you. You're trying to project a perfect image, but it's not really you. Be yourself. Okay, so some of you, they're trying to figure out what it is you want, who it is you want. In a way, maybe. So maybe they're trying to come off to be like a perfect person for you and what would be perfect for you. Or you're wanting to be like this perfect person for them. But just be you. That's what draws this person to you to begin with. Be you. So you're trying to project this other image, and that's not what they like. They like you. So, and then not committed. Always chasing or being chased. You must be willing to commit to one person. So, I don't know, either you or your person. I don't know, may like to be chased. And so, when you stop chasing, I don't know, one of y'all might not like want to be committed. The other one might want the commitment. I don't know, one of you guys just might not want the commitment. Or maybe both of you guys are just fear of commitment right now. Staying stuck. You keep repeating old patterns. It's time to try something new. So some of you, too passive. Take initiative to meet someone and keep the passion ignited. Some of you guys are maybe not actually getting out to actually bump into your twin flame. Or take the risk to talk to your twin flame. Love sucks. Some of y'all are in this energy that love sucks. You have stopped believing in love. Let yourself heal so you can be open again. Yeah, especially if you've gone through a breakup or whatever. Okay, and then you got ambivalent. You say you want a lover, but you're not all in. Take time to figure out what you want. And that goes right on the non-committed. So some of you are just like, you don't know if you, I mean, you're in this kind of funk, like, you want to be with somebody, you know, and you want all that affection, attention, but you don't, you do, but you don't. It's hard. It's like you do, but you don't want to be serious. Maybe, you know, some of you are just getting out of a serious relationship, so you just don't want to jump right into something new, you know. Some of y'all just be like, I just want to play the field for a while. You know? And okay, it doesn't I mean, yeah, you could do that. You know, but you're leaving your partner kind of hanging. It's not exactly cool, but I mean, be like, oh, well, they'll still be there. Well, not if they decide to just be like, if that's what you want, okay. But, you know, it's a healing journey, though. Some people need to kind of heal and take that time to themselves, and they just aren't ready to commit yet. But coming out of, like, a long-term relationship, some people, it does take a little bit of time for them to, like, just want to jump into a new relationship. And they'll go through those rebound kind of things. So, all right, so what would your person like to say to you? I'm scared of rejection. I can't hold back any longer. Oh, Virgos, some of you, I don't understand. Some of you, if they're still kind of like not exactly understanding twin flame connection, yeah. Is it over? That's for some of you. I can't do this right now. Have I lost you? For some of you, it may feel that way. Virgos, you guys have a tough one. Oh, Virgos. Your read is tough. What is the truth? I wish I could hold you tonight. Oh, also for some of you, this love is crazy. And this person loves you. They know they love you. I think they feel it. It's just, I think for some of you, this person has just been hurt by a karmic that they were meant to learn, you know, their lessons from. And they, you know, it's a recovery. They got to go through that recovery period in order to learn to appreciate you, and you the same with this person. Oh, I am so attracted to you. Okay, we got you. We both know I'm not the one for you, so denial. I know I messed everything up. I am not available, so for some of y'all, I'm still waiting for a sign from you. And sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. All right, well, you got an extra card that popped out for you. So, all right, Virgos, this was your read for your November read. It was really tough to do your guys' read. Because I think your person, Virgo, now this could be you, but this could be your person. From what I see, they're either one of you, both of you, you know, whatever, because you're mirroring each other basically, or getting out of a really tough situation. It's the beginning of this month, and through the month, you guys are healing from it. You're both healing from this, but by next week, I'll say by next week, you guys will be coming out of your little cocoon in a way, where you'll start feeling a lot better. And some of you, they may reach out to you, or you might bump into your person. And with that, you're going to have to take it slow with this person. Just talk to them. You know, they just might need somebody just to talk to. They're not going to want to jump into a relationship for some of them, but they might just need somebody just to talk to. You know, a friend, which is cool. It's cool. There's nothing wrong with being a friend. They know what you want. You know, they know you want to be back together. They want to be back together with you. They're just not in a place at the moment of being together. But eventually it'll get there. Once they're in a place to where they can actually open their heart up to you, they're going to be so all in with you. And Lord have mercy, when they do, there will be no stopping your union. And you two will be in such a great place, because you have not only helped in the healing journey with your person, but the foundation that you guys have based this reunion back on is just going to be like unstoppable. So just be patient with your person. Virgos, you're going to have an amazing story to tell once you do. So y'all have a great night, and I will see you guys for your Twin Flame December journey. And I look forward to seeing how it all kind of comes together for a lot of you for next month. I think next month you guys will be in so much of a better place, and maybe like your guys, for at least for this group who I've kind of tapped into, you guys are going to be like so much, like your person probably going to be so much more healed, and probably so much more thankful for you helping them get along. Just because, you know, I feel like I was speaking to the feminine on this, so I feel like you're going to be that nurturing person helping them out. So I think your person's going to be so thankful for that, helping them through this. So I look forward to it, and thank y'all for joining me. See you guys next month. All right, bye now.